about to shoot a cool Halloween video, but then the pumpkin harvest came in.
To soften up the pumpkin flesh, we're going to bake the pumpkin first. To do that, preheat the oven to 160 degrees. Cut the pumpkin in half and take the seeds out. Grease a baking pan with olive oil and put the pumpkin skin side up on the tray. Now the whole thing goes in the oven for about 40 to 50 minutes.
For the pie crust, we are gently smashing a pack of cookies and mix them with molten butter. To avoid dirtying another dish, we are mixing the dough right in the cake pan.
Pour the cookie crumbles and the molten butter in. Mix them together with a spoon and coat the whole pan with the mixture. Don't forget to also rub the sides of the pan to create a nice edge. Let it settle in a cold place. About an hour after putting the crust in the fridge to settle, take it out and spread a nice layer of caramel cream on top. Either use store-bought cream or make it yourself. To make it yourself, fill condensed milk into a glass jar and put it into boiling water for approximately 3 hours. When the pumpkins come out of the oven, they should be soft and easy to peel either with a spoon or you can just scoop the flesh out. Both variations take pretty much the same amount of time. Use a hand blender and puree until the squash turns into creamy deliciousness.
Now the most important part of the pie. Preheat the oven to 220 degrees Celsius or 430 Fahrenheit.
Mix eggs, brown sugar, flour, salt, pumpkin pie spice, condensed milk, and the pumpkin puree. You can either use the spice mix you get at the store or mix cinnamon, ginger, allspice, cloves and nutmeg. We, of course, mixed our own spice mix. You can check it out here in our pumpkin spice latte video.
Add the mix to the baking pan and bake for 10 minutes. Lower the temperature of the oven to 180 degrees Celsius or 350 Fahrenheit and bake for another 50 minutes. Let the cake settle in a cool place for at least 12 hours.
You will probably have a lot of leftover pumpkin puree. Check out our other videos for inspirations of what to do with it. If you don't have a use for it right now, just freeze it. Ideally in small measured quantities, so it's always at hand when needed.